Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the topic verb. What is a verb? In general, we can say that the verb which tells the action, state of being, state of action of a pronoun and a noun in a sentence is called as a verb. Here we can see the definition of the verb uh, that the given here. In verb, we are having five types of verb like base, plural, and the present, past, and past participle. Here, for those five types, we have given some examples like swing, sings, singing, sang, and sung. Like that, think, thinks, thinking, thought. Like here, we are having examples for those five types. When it comes to the types of verbs, we are having two types of verbs. Those are main verb and auxiliary verb. Main verb is also called as lexical and auxiliary is also called as helping verb. If we take an example here, see here he is playing cricket. Here he is in a subject and is an helping verb and playing is the main verb. And here we are having the two type two types of verbs, main verb and auxiliary verb. And in this example, when it comes to auxiliary verb, we are having two types of auxiliary verbs. First one is primary and second one is modal. In this primary, we are having again three types. First one is to do, to be, to do, to have. As we said, we are having primary. Primary is having three types: to be, to do, and to have. Here, am is are used for present tense and was were used for past tense and be being was used for passive form. When it comes to do, we are using do does for present tense and did for past tense. In to have, we are having again two types: have has for present tense and had for past tense. And here the primary and the module. The definition of the primary and or else we can say that where we can use primary for the grammatical usage like how to uh, do or be, like that we are going to use the primary. And module is like for asking permissions, predictions, and obligations for so on. If we can take an example as shall or may, if you take like shall for example, shall we go, or else may come in. We can make sentence like while using modal for its for permissions and predictions. And when it comes to main verb, it shows the main action or the state of being in the sentence. It shows only the main actions that which has been done in that given sentence, so it is called as a main verb. So sentence means when it comes to definition, a group of words combined together which makes sense is called as in a sentence. It is made up of five elements. First one is subject, object, verb, complement, and adverbial. For example, if we take the sun rises in the east, in this sentence, the sun is in a subject and the rises in east is said to be predict. And another example, if we takes, he is a chairman. He here is a subject and is in a verb, and a chairman is said to be a complement here. And I ate an apple. Here I is said to be a subject and ate is said to be a verb. Here apple is said to be objective. Like that we are going to examples like that. We can see here some more examples. Although this for this we are having the rules for the how, where to use, how to use, where we should not use these verbs and in the sentences. When it comes to the first rule, if you are having a singular subject, we have to write singular verb with adding s or es. When it shows that, or in a sentence we are having a plural subject, we have to write plural verb without adding an s. uh, Rule number 2, if we having in a sentence, if you are having two or more subjects or joined by and subject, like if we say, for example, Tom and Jerry are said to be a subjects are fighting. Here we have to add plural like are fighting. We have to add plural form to the verb. For the second rule, we are having an exception like when two subjects refers only one person, we have to use singular verb only. Like bread and butter is said to be a singular here. But we are having Tom and Jerry are said to be are. We are taking a plural form, right? We are bread and butter is said to be a singular. So when we are talking two subjects refers to only one person, like my friend and advisor. Here my friend and advisor are said to be only or pointing to the only one person, so we are going to take only is. For the third rule, if you are having a coordinating conjunctions means or, neither or, either or, like that, not only but also. If you are having these verbs, we have to take the nearest subject for that verb. And if we having uh, if we are having singular and singular, we are having a singular, right? So we are going to take a singular only. If we are having plural and plural, we can take a verb as a plural. And if we are having a singular and plural, so if it the subject is nearer to the plural, so we have to take the verb as a plural form. And in a plural and singular form, we can take a verb as a singular form. Like for example, either the teacher or the student are in the class. So if you are having students, so if you see students is the plural form, we are going to take here r is a plural form, so we are going to take we are having here plural form, so that's why we are going to take r is also a plural form. And the rule number 4 was indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. In indefinite nouns, if you are having singular like each, everyone, everybody, anyone, anybody, sometimes. So if you are having these types of a singular indefinite pronouns, we have to only use singular verb. For example, everyone loves pizza. See here, everyone is an indefinite pronoun in a singular, but loves is said to be a singular. So we have to use the singular verb for the each, everyone, like this indefinite pronouns. When it comes to plural form, if we take examples like a few, many, several, both, we have to take only plural verb like many were invited, several are injured. See here, many is said to be more than two persons. Like it was in a plural verb, so we are going to use were. And several or injured or is said to be a plural, so we are going to use indefinite pronouns. If we get these pronouns, we have to use plural verb. Rule number 5, collective nouns. When a group acts as one unit, Like we can say the group of people or some team like that. If a group of acts in one unit, it comes and under one thing, so we can use it as a singular verb. For example, the team wins every. See here, the team wins every match. Here, team said to be a collective noun, and the wins is in the form of singular. So we are using if it comes and in a group of having one unit, we can use in a singular verb. When individual acts separately, like if we take the above examples as below that, the team are arguing among themselves means which they are arguing in themselves means they are specifying individually. We are saying that themselves means each person in the team, so we are going to use plural verb like are, they are singular. In a team there will be so members, right? We are just point outing that all of the members in the team, that so we are using a plural form. The rule number 6, if you are having a distance or a time or a money or measurements, if we get these types of verbs, we have to only use singular verb only. Like 5 kilometers is a long walk, which we have to say here we are measuring, right? Or we can say the distance 5. We are measuring how distance, how long it will be. So we are using is. Is means a singular verb. If we take another example like $10, like money, dollars means we can say money, right? Is and of. Is a singular form. So we have to take, if we get a distance, time, money, measurements, we have to use singular forms. Rule number 7. The titles of books or movies or works. If we get these types and we have to use only, or else we have to always singular. The example is given here, like the next rule was, if we get an there or here in the sentence, like there is a pen on the table. Here, there, we used is as a singular. And we can see that the subject is following the verb here. For these two examples, here we mentioned pen as a singular. And here, pens as a plural form. So we are having pen means we used a as a single, is a pen, there is a pen. We said that there is a pen. Um, and when we mention the second example, there are pens. There are pens we used here. That means which the real subject follows the verb. The subject follows the verb here. We can observe that by looking the examples here. The next rule was the same nouns are always plural and singular, which means that the scissors, like we have plural like scissors, trousers, spectacles, tweezers. These are said to be plural. If we take an example, where are my scissors? We said that here my scissors. For the scissor we used are. Are means which we can say that it is a plural form. And here if we take another one, a pair of scissors is. We have used here is as in singular form. If we get a pair, we have to use singular, and are, if we didn't mention any pair, if we have to take it as a plural form. For singular, if we say, if we get to the subject like physics, maths, news, these are a singular form. Like maths is my favorite subject. See here, for maths we used is, so it is we have to use a singular form. And the last one is along with or with together. If we get in a sentence like this, along with or with together, we have to use singular verb. If we take an example, the TV along with cabinet is for sale. See, we have used with. That means we are pairing TV and cabineting. We are pairing it together, like with, while using with and along with or together. See, we paired the TV and the cabinet, so we used is as a singular here. So these are the rules for the verbs where we can use and where we should not use, how to use singular verb or plural verb, in which formation we can use the verbs. So today we have completed our verbs and the types of verbs in. Thank you.